Why you keep making the same mistakes? The looping path. If every road looks the same, it's because you haven't changed the traveler. This is the riddle of repetition, the path we walk again and again. Let us observe the traveler and his looping journey. He began his quest, seeking an answer beyond the horizon. He chose the path to the east, believing the sun held the key. He walked for days, seeing nothing new, feeling only fatigue. Finally, exhausted, he stopped, looking up in dread. The same crossroads, the same choices awaited him. The monk reminds us, he blamed the map, the sun, the wind. But the traveler never questioned the steps he took. He chose the western path this time, certain of a different outcome. He walked for days, seeing new scenery, yet feeling the same despair. The same exhaustion pulled him down, the same doubt took root. And where did the path lead him? Back to the beginning. The scenery changed, but the traveler remained the same. He looked for external deviation, ignoring the internal habit. The path is merely a reflection of the one walking it. He needed a different kind of journey, a journey inward. When the traveler finally stopped running, he saw the stillness. He stopped demanding the road change. He began to examine the walker. What thoughts led his feet down the first path? What habit dictated his pace on the second? These are the true landmarks of our repetitive struggles. The mountain pass felt different, yes, but the impatience remained. The desert march felt different, but the fear of stopping was the same. The external road offers infinite routes, the internal path offers only one starting point. If the seed of impatience is planted, it will blossom into frustration, regardless of the soil. The traveler sought escape from the road, not escape from the habit of seeking. He needed to redraw the map of his own mind. This internal work is harder than any physical journey. Then, a flicker, a pause that lasted longer than a breath. He recognized the pattern of his own hurried decision-making. It was not the fork that was flawed, but the anxiety preceding the choice. He took a single measured breath, letting go of the need to immediately choose. He did not pick a path yet, he simply existed in the center. When you change the traveler, the road changes its meaning. And sometimes, simply pausing is the furthest distance one can travel. Now, something previously unseen began to appear. It was not a road for the hurried, nor the fearful. It was the path of acceptance. The traveler rose, not with urgency, but with presence. He walked without knowing the destination, only trusting his new way of walking. And for the first time, the road ahead did not look the same. Your repeated mistakes are not markers of bad luck, they are invitations to self-examination. If you are always finding yourself in the same argument, what part of you brings the fire? If you are always failing at the finish line, what hidden self-doubt sabotages your final step? We mistake external obstacles for fundamental flaws in our character. The error is rarely the path chosen, it is the quality of attention brought to the choice. Observe the traveler before you try to repair the road. The loop is often created not by the initial event, but by the automatic reaction to it. The traveler reacted to frustration with speed, which hid the need for contemplation. If you react with the same anger every time disappointment strikes, you are simply choosing the same inner terrain. Contemplation introduces space between the stimulus and your response. That space is where freedom resides. It allows you to see the third trail when you feel the urge to sprint down the first two. It is the discipline of stillness that reveals the path out of the loop. The new trail was not easy, it was simply different. He practiced seeing the ground beneath his feet, instead of the distant mirage. This slow awareness is the antidote to habitual error. Every conscious step forwards breaks the momentum of the circle. He was no longer running from a mistake. He was simply moving towards clarity. Look how the landscape has changed, though the traveler himself changed subtly. When you look with new eyes, the world offers new possibilities. The looping path only exists when we cling to the map of our old habits. Let go of the story of failure. Embrace the presence of now. This present moment is always a fresh start. The traveler no longer needed to find the end of the journey. He realized that mastery is not reaching a destination, but mastering the art of traversing. You do not escape your mistakes by running a different route. You escape them by becoming a different traveler. Walk with awareness,